My name is Emma Fleshner. I'm from Rhinebeck, Iowa. My family raises and sells show pigs in Rhinebeck, and then we also custom feed some feedlot steers too. I was in 4-H, I would show the bucket calf, and my dad was like, okay, she's gonna show steers. Like, my dad wanted me to show cattle, and then I was like 85 pounds soaking wet, and I was like, I cannot show a steer. I'm not built for that. And so I wanted a pig, but my dad was like, we're not getting a show pig. But I was like, eventually I can convince you. So I started with some confinement hogs from our friends. In fourth through, I would say, like 9th grade, I literally showed like just pigs from our friend at our county fair. And then I'd convinced my dad. So then we got some show pigs. My little brother had gotten into it. My brother one day, he was like, one day I'm gonna have a 100 head show sow unit. And my dad's like, well, we better get some to start. So my grandpa took my brother and I to Jamie Searon's house, and we each picked out a sow, and we brought them home, and the first one farrowed. I got one pig out of the thing, loved that pig to death. His name was Frankie. And then we just kept getting more sows after that, and now we have like 12 sows and like a couple different breeds. My brother and I really want to like be the person that Jared and Sherry Baker were for us. They totally, if we had a question, that's who we texted, that's who we called. They would come out to our house and, you know, tell us what to do with showmanship. They taught us how to AI sows. So if my brother and I can do something to help other kids, I think that's definitely our goal. I served on both my 4-H and FFA club and chapter officer teams. I held about every role in the 4-H club. I was always in a musical, and then I also golfed. I was not a speech kid, I was a kid in speech, and I always made sure that every single thing I did had some tie back to agriculture. I think that showing pigs taught me how to work hard. I was responsible for keeping something alive. I had to feed it. I had to make sure that it was washed and walked and exercised and all that kind of stuff. I've learned time management, but also priorities, because you can manage your time, but there's still always going to be something that overlaps. And on top of that, I think that it taught me how to talk to people. I was going to shows, and I didn't know that I was talking to people that had importance in the industry. I was just talking to someone else who cared about pigs. I think that it taught me that you don't have to have the same views as someone else. You don't have to do the same exact job as them, but you do need to be able to have conversations that are effective in order to keep something moving forward.
What makes us more than a show pig?
This is so much bigger than walking a pig around a ring. It's like my friends, it's my family, it's just more. The ring is like this much, and it's this big. I just knew that I was never gonna win a jackpot show, and I wasn't gonna win the state fair, but I was gonna win a whole lot more than that. Like I wasn't doing it for a banner, I was doing it because it taught me so much more than a banner. My name's Emma Fleshner, and I'm more than a show pig kid.